Okay. Is my internet any better than yesterday? It is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, shit. One sec. Early stream today, so I gotta get up early tomorrow. Okay, let's see how this sounds. um. Just gotta get chat up. Fishback? Fishback is our holy man. Bro. Yeah, he is our holy man. He's our great Floridian, born and raised. Okay. Do you know what QM? What? I can't see the chat. What is he even saying? Do you know who I am? Yes, I know who you are. Fucking idiot. Alright, we're getting into it.
Will remain on the August. Tonight, a judge has ruled that Republican gubernatorial candidate James Fishback will remain on the August primary ballot. That ruling was handed down just a short time ago. News Channel 8's political reporter Ty Russell joins us in studio.
Fucking lost. Look what happens when you try to just sue the shit out of your opponents.
Studio with that judge's written.
I'm not going to debate. I'm just going to sue the shit out of you and try to say that you actually lived in Washington.
Today.
Yes, Stacey, the judge says the plaintiff in the case, Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins, who is also a candidate for governor, failed to prove that Fishback changed his residency from Florida to D.C. after purchasing a condo in the nation's capital.
Really thought he could get him. I mean, you really thought you were going to get away with that.
Also in that order, the judge wrote that the plaintiff's request to remove Fishback has been denied. He added that Fishback will remain qualified as a candidate for governor.
Tonight, a judge has ruled.
Yep. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. Doesn't work.
Generation Floridian, actually from here, born and raised. After reviewing this case, after reviewing this judge's 25-page scathing order against Jay Collins' frivolous attempt to remove my name from the ballot, I am calling on Jay
Get
Collins
the fuck out of here.
to resign
Yep.
the Lieutenant governorship effective.
Yep. You cannot just sue your political opponents like that. That's so fucked. Yeah, because they would. It's not really because they wouldn't win. They just don't want to take any chances. Yeah. I really hope he crushes them. I mean, the polls aren't looking good. If I had to guess, I mean, he's probably not gonna win. But if he does, it would be such a good victory. Especially over just like Byron Donalds, who just like people, it sends a signal, I think, across the entire country as a whole, rather than just Florida, that you have to debate. You can't just sue the shit out of your opponents and expect to win. No, you actually have to debate. You have to talk about the issues with your opposers. And he's not even on the other party. He's a Republican. Byron Donalds is a Republican, and he won't debate him. I mean, what the fuck is this? All right, next up we got Sneako.
He was talking about having sex on camera. This is what Pablo Fuentberg is like. Clavicular is like the prophet. This is why Christianity doesn't have any pull in America anymore. Because the most famous Christians don't have any problem with this, but they chimp out
Just hold on.
Muslims praying on their knees. Do you see it right now? Do you see what the kuffar are doing? They don't even have a religion.
The kuffar. I figured out what that was. Last stream I saw he was going, kuffar, kuffar, kuffar. This guy's a fucking idiot, bro.
They only unite on falsehood, on destroying Islam. Why does the Catholic Christ is King, America First, Pablo Fuentberg not have a problem with this?
Pablo Fuentberg?
In fact, he worships this. Even when Clavicular does a propaganda tour in Israel, he
Yeah.
amplifies it. It's just content. That's great. He's like the prophet. I would put catboy ears on him. If he was consistent with Catholicism, not only would he know Nostra Aetate, where the Catholic Church admits that we worship the Father, but this would be an issue. Because they want to protect the white race, right? They want to protect American values, British values. This is contributing to the decline of the white race. Casual sex,
Yeah.
spreading filth, getting kids to jerk off, getting them to gamble. Literally everything promoted in this stream is directly contributing to the decline of the white race. Being infertile. How more specific does it get? Yeah, testosterone, I've been on it. So now, okay, let's see. If a kid, 15-year-old kid, 16-year-old kid,
Yeah.
listens to Clavicular,
Yeah, for sure.
and does everything he does, starts taking testosterone, becomes infertile, starts gambling online, loses all of his money, loses his...
Bro, we know Clavicular is not influencing people to take testosterone. He just wants you to have a good well-being.
receptors, becomes addicted and doesn't appreciate wealth anymore, becomes a lazy degenerate.
Sorry, you should try to look good. This fucking chud.
Then he starts jerking off to the girls on OnlyFans that are on the stream. Now he has no more testosterone, even though he's taking testosterone. He doesn't know how to communicate with women. He becomes an incel. Then he starts smashing his face in with the hammer.
You're so mad.
Now he's an insecure.
You're so mad.
He's looking in the mirror every day. Am I cute enough?
Now, right, so look at this. Right? Oh, Christianity is failing because this idiot Christian. Oh, look at this Christian. Christianity is dying.
Ass, I'm like, whoa. Yo, at one point, bro, at the party 2 days ago, I'm hitting it from the back, and then some guy comes in, starts eating her ass. I'm like, whoa. 5 seconds later, I'm hitting it from the back, and then like the same comes in, whoop, and just starts eating my ass. Like,
Peak Muslim, by the way. Why can't I?
bro,
Peak Muslim.
At the party 2 days ago, I'm hitting it from the back, and then
Peak Muslim. Yeah. Talk about my religion. You're like participating in orgies and you want to say how bad Catholicism is, how bad it's dying. At least we're not committing the R-word on each other.
just went in there. I was like, whoa. Did you like that? I didn't hate it.
I'm not gonna play this anymore.
So he can argue. Oh my god.
I would believe, bro.
Oh my god.
Why is my
this
mouse so not
really-
responsive? I would believe it so fast if Sneako came out and said, no, I was
He
trolling.
actually has a
I mean, this is
person.
it's like it has to be rage bait.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is really. And
Like there's no way.
I really I don't even know what. So, wow. I really there's a video of this. Is there? Oh my.
Yeah. Oh boy.
BBC for white people, Mia Khalifa for Arab women.
Oh, it's because I think it's because I
Categories
thunderstorm.
for black women, for Ebony, BBC for white people.
This is peak Muslim, right? How do you know? No, I haven't noticed that. How do you know? You're talking, oh, all these Christian influencers, they're all so horrible. They're all so bad. They all promote so horrible stuff. You're over here talking about the hub. Like, what?
Mia Khalifa for Arab women, for
What are you talking about? How did we get here?
Chinese, hentai, Japanese.
I mean,
for Jews.
if I ever use a soundboard like that, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. What the fuck, bro?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop sucking Hitler off.
I can't pause it. So there we have him. There we have him again.
People warn me about this, but conservative ideas to a lot of people is just white supremacism.
Dude, pick a fucking side.
Kafir,
Oh, here it is.
Kafir.
Yep.
Kafir.
Yep. And I don't know if I've ever really seen him like disavow Muslim terrorism that happens, as we're gonna get into it everywhere. That happens literally everywhere. I've never seen him disavow it, but it's funny. He's like playing into this idea that people who believe in the Islamic religion are better than everybody else. He's over here, kafir. He thinks he's so funny. He thinks he's so fucking funny. This guy is just an idiot. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I already talked about this the other day. I just had this here. Obviously, the Kashmir violence. Yep, it's pretty bad. Peaceful protests can't live. Okay. Here we are. Here we go. What was it? Never mind. I don't know if I can say that joke.
It became a dark day for Berlin.
I'm not gonna.
A van used to ram into crowds at the city's biggest pride event before crashing into a tree. Several people were then stabbed near the Brandenburg Gate with a blade, now thought to be a machete. One woman has died, 29 others are injured, some critically.
Remain calm and go home.
Those remaining were told to evacuate.
So here's what happened. An Islamic man decided to use a machete and drive a vehicle into a crowd at a pride event. And it's like, I want to almost just show this to a Democrat and be like, do you see? Do you see? Do you see now? Do you understand? Do you get it? You're being played. You're being played. All this empathy, it's misplaced. You're being absolutely manipulated and played. How do you not see this?
Evacuate.
People started screaming, running, and we are like very stressed out because we don't know what's happening.
This is the man police have been hunting.
Don't you see?
21-year-old Berlin-born.
Doesn't it make sense now?
Known to the police. In the last hour, it's been confirmed he has been shot and killed. Investigators are treating the incident as an Islamist terrorist attack.
We're dealing here with a suspected perpetrator who has previously attracted attention due to a high number of criminal.
It's not even the first time. Oh my gosh. It's not just America. It's not just America. It's everywhere. Oh my gosh, we can't just lock these people up. Oh, we can't just lock these radical idiots up.
Radicalization and belonging to the Islamist scene.
Authorities in Germany say they aren't ruling out copycat crimes. The German Chancellor today visited the scene
I would
of
be
what has
freaking
been
out.
described as an horrific attack.
Do not let yourselves, let us not let ourselves be intimidated. These acts have only one purpose. They seek to divide our society. And we will not allow this poison of terrorism and this poison against our freedom to continue.
I will not let Islamic terrorism stop me from loving the Islamic people. What? What? You have a problem.
Community.
Do we not see you have a problem?
Together at a vigil, a demonstration of unity today against extremism.
Oh my gosh, these people are all idiots. I mean, but they don't deserve to die for being an idiot. You can be an idiot, but like, let the idiots live, man. What the heck? Look at this. Don't you see? Sorry. I was not ready for that. Anyways. Yeah, it's like, you want to say, oh, we love the Islamic people and we love the gay people. It doesn't work. I don't know what this means. But here... And now this is crazy. You put a person up on the stage and they say they hope that the attacker was not a foreigner but a white Christian person. You put this person on stage and you glorify, or but like, out of all the people you could have put up, you put up somebody that was gonna say, oh, I hope there was a white Christian. I hope there was a white Christian. Yeah, white Christians don't really do that. Like, don't you see? Are you figuring it out now? Do we get it? Like, how much does it take? And now here, after the Berlin incident, we had this idiot. This, another Islamic radicalist. Look at him. He's just running around with knives. He's just running around with knives, cutting people up. Look at this poor woman. Can you believe she has to deal with that? Look at him. Look at these blades. That's the size of his forearm. What a shame. What a shame. What is he doing in your country? Why did you let him in? Like, he literally has a book that says, kill everybody that's not a part of this religion. You have a society, nobody's a part of the religion, and you let him in. And he just goes around stabbing people. What did you expect? Like, did we not think, do we not have forward thinking skills? Do we not? And if you look at the country this guy's from, I guarantee you it's like Pakistan, or I'm sure a horrible person in Saudi Arabia, or ISIS, literally anywhere. You can tell this is just third world radicalism, that he's just going to go around killing everybody. Figure it out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Now this is where it gets good. And this is where I'm like, don't you see? Do you not see? Are you not witnessing just idiocy in action? It is Allah who commanded me. What did I say? They have a book that says kill everybody that's not a part of your religion. Okay, so they follow it. It is Allah who commanded me. The man lying on the floor says. This idiot. This guy. Okay? This guy. Yes? Same person. Nunez and off-duty, or Nunez said the man. Okay, so this is somebody who was at the scene. An off-duty police officer got him. Paid tribute to him. Got him. The motive for this attack remains unknown. It is Allah who commanded me. An unknown reason? Are we stupid? Are we not functioning? Are we not thinking and putting these pieces together? I mean, this is worse than the Charlie Kirk stuff. And the Charlie Kirk stuff got really bad. Did you see Candace Owens and them? I mean, come on. What are we doing? Not as a society, but as a world. Can we just use our heads? And I actually thought this was so stupid. There is no way what I'm reading right now is not satire. There is no way. So I look up Reuters. What is Reuters? Reuters is a British news agency wholly owned by Thomas Reuters, a multinational information conglomerate, and employs 2,500 journalists. So this is not satire. This isn't like The Onion or like something like that. It is a huge British news agency. And they are so stupid. They will report on this incident. And they'll say, yes, da-da-da-da-da-da, it was a courageous act. I'm glad we got him. Did it go away? Okay, yeah, no, see, it's actually legit. We're on the Reuters.com. Reuters.com. I'm on the actual website here. Okay, this is real. Israel. No, but he says, it is Allah who commanded me, the man on the floor lying says. The motive for the attacker remains unknown. Why do these places, why does Britain, why does the UK, why does Paris, France, why does Europe as a whole, why do they just pander and be like, no, actually, I love the Islamic people. I mean, I'll do anything to say that, oh, no, I don't know why they're killing us. We love them. We love everybody. We love them so much. And it goes back to the allegory of the snake, the woman and the snake. Have you guys ever heard that? It's this poem, the poem of the snake and the woman. It's this poem where the snake is half frozen to death and on the side of the road, and this woman comes across it on the way to work, so she picks it up, wraps it in a cloth, takes it home, puts it by the fire, and nurses it back to health. Then the snake bites her and she's like, "Why did you bite me?" And the snake was like, "Are you autistic? Are you stupid? I'm a snake. I'm gonna bite you." And it's exactly this. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Look at this idiot. How did you just let him in? Yeah. Yeah. You're letting these maniacs come in and stab everybody. I mean, come on. And look, this is just gonna keep happening more and more. Look at this. Look at the religious makeup of the UK over the past decade. Right. So Christianity drops, of course, and then a lot of just atheists, or I guess I forget what the word is for, like, I don't know if there's a God. There could be a God. I don't really believe in anything. No religion, but look at the biggest increase here. Islam. Well, I guess no religion had the biggest increase, which isn't much better. Well, which had the biggest increase, but the second biggest increase is Islam, going from 4.9 to 6.5, number around 3.9 million people in England and Wales alone. As you let more of these people in, stuff like this is just gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep getting worse. It's just gonna constantly. This is the graph, right? So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. But it's like, if you don't realize that the Democrats, or like really leftist ideologies anyways, don't actually care about you. They don't care about the gays. They don't care about the Islam. They just care. They just care so much. And if that means they have to be self-contradictory, then okay, because who cares? All right, what do we think of that? That was pretty good. That was a big rant. That was a huge rant. I didn't think I was going to get all that out. I guess we're going to just scroll the For You page now. Look around. Employ our minds. What is this?
You don't have
you
the
serious?
right to harm other people with your words. And you don't have the right to say things that have really negative, really horrible meanings. When you want people to destroy Israel, that matters. You don't have the right to harm other people with your words. And you don't have the right to...
Yes, I could say whatever. I could say you're an idiot. I could say I think Israel shouldn't be a country. I don't know why we have to be like, you can't even say that. Like, what? You can't even have ideas. You can't. If I don't agree with your idea, you can't have it. That's what that is.
Going to have data centers, tech firms, etc. We need to embrace that.
I don't know.
Run away from that. And the beauty of our state, we are wide open. We have actual land in our state that is still pristine, available to use.
We do have land that's pristine. It's called the Everglades. I grew up going out there with my dad and my uncle on the weekends. Byron, you're not going to pave over the Everglades.
Yeah. Yep. Completely agree. Sneako is single-handedly making everyone hate Muslims again. Okay, I don't know about that, but I almost feel bad. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The Hasbara operatives that we know of.
I don't know if I can play that. I actually don't know.
How have you been so poorly educated? Honestly, I mean, what's happened to your parents here, your family, your friends? And what's allowed
Franco? Not interested. Ooh.
What happened here today at the Seattle Center was an unbelievable tragedy. in a horrific act of violence.
Seattle?
My heart right now is with the victims and their families and with everyone in our community who is reeling from
What is
happened
this?
today. We have far too much gun violence in this city and in this country, and we're coming off of a week in Seattle where we've had 3 major incidents of gun violence in just a few days. We have a lot of work to do as a city and as a country to make this better.
I get your passion, Mayor, but we need to know what happened tonight.
What?
Please.
Yes. So our focus right now is with this investigation, with learning what happened, so that we can provide accurate information.
Okay, what happened? We're learning about the situation, and we want to see what happened. Where did it say? Seattle? Seattle shotting X users, am I right? No, I think that might be me. Okay. Seattle shooting. Oh no.
Viral video and 200K. I'll get that plaque that says 100K. Shooting. Oh.
Oh. I thought this was like his thing, and he was like, if I get 2,000 subscribers, and he was just like what?
Oh shit! Right here. Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Yeah, just get down. Oh, it's right there. Oh shit!
Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh, this dude's laying on the floor. He's not an idiot. What? Oh my gosh. Ooh, I might want to be careful about that. So is this the guy? Or is this the guy? Because these 2 people, these 3 people, I get... I guess, I don't know. That could be the same guy. But this guy is not this guy, and this guy might be this guy, but these guys are not the same guys. Last night... Juvenile...
Shortly after 6 p.m. last night, officers responded to the sound of gunfire. They were assigned to support Bite of Seattle and were on scene within seconds and took 1 suspect into
So
custody.
what was the event? What is this? Seattle shooting, injured 8 at a food festival. Described by, is being described by woke socialist. Oh, is being described by woke socialist. Okay,
Shortly
so we're
after
calling
6
her
p.m.
woke
last
socialist.
night, officers...
I don't know enough to really... I don't know what this is. It's 2 days ago.
Have been here working as hard as I can for this city from the day
But something tells me if they suspect it was gang related, they could have called it out. They could have caught this guy long before he actually did anything. But no, we don't care, so we just let it go, and then people end up dying. Innocent people end up dying because we won't put idiots in jail and keep them in jail. Was detained as a suspect. Okay. So can we find his, like... Katie Wilson. Katie? Or is being described as by Katie. Okay, yeah, by... Can we figure this out? Who shot up the Seattle Food Festival? A shootout that killed 3. Oh, it was 2 earlier, I guess. Yeah, 3 dead and a toddler injured. Ooh, no. Oh, no. That's pretty messed up. 19-year-old gunman. Okay, CNN, yeah. Bond's 15-year-old. Oh, there were 2. I think. Ghost guns. Okay, so they were using ghost guns. That's smart. What is this? Yeah, yeah. If you tell me this is the Middle East, I'm gonna call bullshit.
Say again. 10 day. Okay, what's it? Islamic something, is it?
It's like a religious
They're just covering the whole road.
pilgrimage.
Look at what you let in. Don't you see? Don't you see? Alright, well, I mean, I know that wasn't a lot. I mean, there were only 2 shootings to cover today, so... And Sneako being an actual idiot. So, not too much going on. Well, we're gonna debate. I might debate Islam. Because there's like a lot of support on Roblox for Islam. It's kind of like weird. I don't really get it. Cause like I've seen ask a Muslim questions, and it's like there's that many Muslims on Roblox. Hate stuff. Muslims debate me, and it's full. Muslims debate me. We got the whole Saudi Arabia up in here. Being gay is natural. I mean, I don't really think that's right. That's one of those things where it's like I just kind of know. Like clearly there's clearly a way things are meant to be operated here. I just don't have the science or the brains to really argue it well. I can say it's more. Well, I guess you could say it's unnatural because of like STDs. I mean, come on, right? Like, some white people always second guess black people. This is probably rage bait. A lot of these that are like white people focused are often rage bait, I've noticed. Muslims prove I'm not Allah. Our people are better. See, that's rage bait. Let's do this.
No, I agree.
But you're pro-ICE?
Yeah, I'm pro-ICE.
Are you pro current administration of ICE?
I'll add on one more person.
Trump? No, Trump is terrible. Yeah, only deported 1 million.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Because I'm not
Good.
Where I believe we should dismantle ICE. I believe that we should keep ICE, but they shouldn't break the amendments and just have no regard.
It's just Obama deported. The ICE. I mean, listen, we can look at Obama.
We got too many people up.
Deported 8 times more than Trump, and Trump completely failed. His main policy was
Obama
which was to deport illegals.
And the funny thing is, Obama did more deportations, but he didn't break as many laws during his
Break as many laws?
Can you justify ICE?
I'm not justifying ICE.
Yes,
no, not you. No, the pro-ICE guy. Can you tell me why ICE is good?
Of course, it protects American sovereignty. It also protects America from, counterterrorism, trafficking, and illegal immigration. I mean, a country obviously needs an organization responsible for enforcing its immigration laws. Don't you think? You agree?
Well, yeah, I hold that we need, like,
so
organizations to enforce
this server is degenerate. I hate Goyim. I'm kidding. Kidding. I love everybody. Not even Jewish. You can't say that that's derogatory because I'm not Jewish. Eugenics. And we got the TISM background for the eugenics server. Oh my gosh. Arguments for S5 against S5? I don't even know. Is that another thing like the white thing? I don't even know. Did they pull me up yet? They put him off. It might not be that stupid.
Imperialist.
Isn't that what you
we were treated the same as indigenous Americans, and now they're federally pinting us against them.
It's not right.
Against that. Canada's terribly right. Like the English Canadians, right? Majority or imposing multiculturalism on indigenous and French Canadians, which are a minority
Yeah, I
and are
know. That's
supposed to
not
be
right.
protected. No, like I do like immigrants. It's
Because of
just
the culture.
you can't have too much. It's just you're like erasing culture.
Yeah, I agree that we should have that. But what's your definition of having too much?
Having too much.
Yeah,
It's
like if you're
when
the president of the United States of America, how would you treat the immigration situation right now?
in America, I would try to make it a lot easier for it to get in like legally, but also I would try to put some add restrictions, do a little reforms on the border security, like border patrols, and
Restrictions?
I would restrictions, and I would add I would remove restrictions and add new restrictions. I mean, listen, I would obviously do reforms on the border patrol because I don't think they doing a good enough job. Look at it. For 11 million immigrants, illegal immigrants, came through the border in Mexico, and I think 1 million of them went into Canada for the Roxanne Road, which is terrible for us as well as America, because it puts.
You're saying that the undocumented people, 1 million of them came
I'm being
in for
debate cucked. When is it my turn?
I don't think that's factually correct.
When do I get to speak? I want to put my input in.
He was going off. He was cooking, but he said something very outrageous. He said that 1 million undocumented people came to Canada to import Coca-Cola.
I mean, he's not that wrong.
No, it's not. If you look at the crime statistics, I agree that undocumented people do bring a decent part, but it's 80% of the Coca-Cola that comes in is U.S. citizens. I agree that they're should come here and bring national security by Ricky coming in here, but it's not fair to miscredit the crime rate. Just because they commit a crime by coming in here, you have to count the violent crimes and non-violent crimes commit.
Okay, so how do you know how many crimes they commit when they come in?
Because when you
how many go underreported?
It's not a good amount. Would you agree that violent crimes mostly do not go unreported?
I'm not too sure. It depends.
When you get
depends on the study.
When they get assaulted, most people when they get assaulted physically, verbally, or I'm talking like get hit or brutally injured, it's most likely they're gonna report it. And when they report it or arrest the person, they see if they're undocumented or not, and they put that into this total crime statistic.
Okay, if they're undocumented, then how do you know who to make the report against? It tells you that they're
undocumented because when you look them up, they don't have a social security number, so that's why they put them as undocumented in the arrest study.
So you're saying they're already in the system?
They're not in the system, but when you look them up inside the system, they're not there, so they put you as undocumented. Not the University of Texas, the Department of Justice of the DOJ. That's the Department of Justice, I think. They did a study for it was a 6-year study and they accounted every violent crime from 2012 to 2018, and they seen if there was undocumented people who committed the crime or it was documented people who committed the crime, and I can give the source for it.
Yeah, I completely disagree.
You disagree? Why you disagree, sir?
Because of course it would go underreported.
It's not go underreported.
I believe it. I believe it goes underreported.
So you're saying that if someone assaulted them, they report you, and when they arrest the person, that individual, they see if you're undocumented or not, and they put that into the crime study. That's how they get their statistics.
Yeah, you're not. You're still not. What if they commit the crime and then they run away and you never get their face? You never get their name.
Most people that do violent crimes do not go and report it. It's not a mass proportional amount if that is true.
Oh, really?
You can say the same about U.S. citizens, though. You could say that if a U.S. citizen just hits you around the way, that means that the crime statistic would be lower. You could say that for the same thing, but you would understand that, to be fair, it would not be a higher amount of the crimes that would be of them running away. Most of them do get caught, which is statistically proven.
Per capita? I don't know. Per capita, it might be pretty close.
It's not pretty close, sir.
I doubt it. I doubt it's not. I doubt it's not.
Why are you doubting the Department of Justice?
Because it's... What do you mean? The Department of Justice is not saying that.
Yes, it is. In the article, it literally says that you're 2.5 times less likely to experience an undocumented person do a crime.
Dude, you know the government lobbies itself.
The government lobbies itself was as we were trying to refer.
You know they can literally just make up whatever statistic they want.
Why would
Like,
the
you're not
government
gonna
make
get
up
me
a
on this.
statistic?
Why would the government
make up a statistic?
to justify its own actions?
What do you mean justify its own actions? You not realize this was during Obama's presidency when they deported the most amount of people, so they weren't justifying their actions. They weren't. This wasn't a Joe Biden era study.
Hey, hold on, I got a question. What are you guys debating about?
If you so we're just talking about the Department of Justice, and now he was saying that the Department of Justice was lying about how many undocumented people commit crimes versus neighborhood citizens, and he's saying that they were trying to justify his own actions. Now I was saying that that's not factually correct, as the article was during Obama.
Well, they wouldn't have to lie. Well, here.
Yes, he did. You just said that they lied to justify their own actions, but I was saying that the Department of Justice was deporting the most amount of undocumented people at the time, as this was Obama's presidency. So there is nothing to justify. I wasn't lying. 2012 to 2018.
No, wait, hold on. Lindemann, can you tell me on how you think the Department of Justice is lying? Wait, I mean, okay, I guess no answer. Do you want to go back to our ICE debate earlier?
It was actually
This is guy from earlier.
we were referring to undocumented crimes. He was just saying that undocumented people commit like 80% of the
I never said any number.
And after I said that's fact, he said most of them were undocumented, and I said that's not factually correct. 80% of
I would say per capita. I would say per capita, not actual percent.
Per capita is actually citizens, neighborhood citizens.
I'm sure.
The undocumented citizens are already criminals either way, but they don't commit.
We're talking about road crimes. We're talking about road crimes. Now I know they're criminals, they're breaking a misdemeanor, but we're referring to road crimes because he said that most of them bring in all the Coca-Cola.
I never said that.
Your claim was per capita. They bring in more Coca-Cola.
I never said anything about Coca-Cola. I said crime.
We're referring to rugs. That's what he said, and I said that's factually incorrect. He said, it's pretty close. That's what you said.
I mean, listen, that is partially true. I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, he's partially right, yet he's partially wrong.
Okay.
So yeah, not a lot of. I mean, that's like what 20% of the illegal immigrants bring.
Yeah, you're right.
That we know.
That's not. I mean,
20% that we know.
Like all criminals.
No, that's 20% that are reported. Do you not realize when they arrest them, they put that into the system? How would you know that for a fact that it's undocumented people doing all the rugs?
Yeah,
I know nobody's saying anything about
crackdowns on their networks. Because I mean, I do understand where you're coming from. I do understand that illegal immigrants, they could be a risk to national security. They could set up trafficking networks in the U.S. or be a threat to terrorism in the U.S. Right, and etc. The thing is, right, when you want to find something out, you gotta really just know it. You need to confirm it. You can't just guess it. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do understand you're worried about all this crime and etc. I mean, they already committed one, but the thing is, right? They're being deported. They should be getting deported.
But they're not getting deported. Why are our numbers lower than Trump's? Or not lower than Trump's, lower than Obama's, I mean. And he didn't even have ICE.
Because Obama did it in an efficient way where when they were breaking the laws, there was actually trained ICE officers, and they were doing their quotas, and they were doing due process laws. They were doing it in an efficient way that was unconstitutional to the Constitution.
What unconstitutional are you talking about?
DJT's current ICE administration broke 600 court orders since October, and Obama's administration broke only like compared to that, he only broke like 50 court orders. You can look this up. And also, in the current administration, it takes a month and 30 days to become an ICE officer. This is the all-time low, as Trump made a new bill to make it as low to all-time low to become an ICE officer.
But I've seen like 70 days.
It's 70 days. Do you not realize that's like a month and 30 days? That's even worse. 70 days to become an ICE officer. That's not trained. That's not adequate enough amount of time. That's why it took way longer to become an ICE officer. So they were more efficient with the process, and they actually did background checks. DJT's current ICE administration, they do background checks, but there's reports of them letting them be an officer enroll in time right now before the background check was fully submitted.
Right. Okay. Listen, I do understand that, right? I mean, we can both agree DJT completely failed his
Yes.
main policy.
Mhm.
But the thing is, right? I do agree with ICE being. They should definitely be trained more. I do agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it did change. I did see something about that when I look onto their website.
Um,
But the thing
actually,
is,
I just googled it and I'm seeing 16 to 27 weeks of rigorous instruction covering immigration law, firearms proficiency, constitutional rights, defensive tactics, and physical conditioning. I don't think that's very. I don't think that's too undertrained.
It literally says,
27 weeks.
That, if you look up Homeland Security.government, DHS February 23rd, 2026, DHS sets a new record straight about ICE law enforcement. It says new immigration and customer enforcement recruits receive 56 days of academy training and 28 days of on-the-job training. So they're $56 before they get on the field and they can train them.
Like,
I'm still seeing 27 weeks.
concept of ICE?
I never said I don't like the concept. I'm not one of those radicals lefts that want to abolish ICE. I just don't like when they're breaking the Constitution. I believe that
so you're fine. Okay, so you're fine as long as they respect the
I
law.
believe that if you
and
break the
respect
law,
rights.
you should get out of here, and then you have to do it a legal way through a nice and swift process that everyone has accessible a migration route. But if you
Okay, too many. Too many. Can't do it. Say I have ADHD, say I'm autistic or whatever, I don't really care. I can't do it. More than 3 people, I can't do it. 3 people is too much. I just need like one-on-one. I can't do 3 or more. Race is a social construct. Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Just not that much going on. Let's see. Let's see YouTube. I don't know if it needs reformed. I mean, all the incidents that I've seen where he's like, yeah, they were breaking the law, as in ICE. As in ICE was breaking the law, I mean, I haven't really seen any other than Alex Preddy where it's like, yeah, that was bad. Like, no. I've seen justifiable actions. So... Oh, the Seattle shooting.
A food vendor live streaming from a Seattle food festival captured the moment gunshots rang out.
Viral video and 200K. I'll get that plaque that says shooting. Oh, right here. Get down. Yeah, just get down. Oh, it's right there.
Holy shit.
Another video shows people appearing to shelter inside a gift shop at Seattle's iconic Space Needle, about a block from the festival. Dispatch audio captured first responders responding to the shooting.
Suspect may have an automatic weapon. Rapid fire. Does anyone have a small child tourniquet size? Don't hit tourniquet? For a small child. Small child arm tourniquet. Does anyone have a small child tourniquet size? Don't hit tourniquet?
Yo, everybody got the fuck out of there.
Arm tourniquet. Edward 2, I'm being told that the suspect may have an automatic weapon. Suspect may have an automatic weapon. Rapid fire.
I saw families, kids, everyone just like running out of the fence.
Yeah.
And he had told me like just run, active shooter. Someone was yelling active shooter. I jumped the fence quickly and I ran, I just kept running, and
I was about 20 feet or less maybe from one of the people who shot, and I couldn't really clearly see what was on, but I ran toward the gunfire, and there was I would say at least 24 shots. Multiple, it sounded like an automatic weapon.
There was one volley which we heard, and I don't know, multiple shots, but I can't say how many. And then a lot of people didn't react at first because we thought, oh, it must be firecrackers or something. I mean, nobody thought that it was dangerous. But then there was a second volley, and that's when we saw people storming through the area across the Fisher Pavilion lawn, trying to get south and get out of the area.
Machine gun just went off.
Yeah, okay, so...
Oh my god. It was pure chaos.
On several victims. We had a total of 4 victims that were transported
Why is it only my right
by the
ear?
Seattle Fire Department. Officers immediately began to perform CPR and first aid on several victims.
I can't really make it... Again, I can't really make a comment because we don't know
that
who
people were
did
safe.
it.
There were a lot of people checking each other and just random hugs, just
Yeah,
making
it's
sure
horrible.
that people felt that they were being heard and feeling safe. It was chaotic at first. A lot of people didn't realize what was happening. I mean, if you've never heard gunshots before, they may just sound like small pops. I'd heard them before, and so I knew immediately. And then when you see a sea of people running,
Yeah, they get quiet
oftentimes
quick.
people freeze and
Depending
they
on the
don't know
gun.
what to do. But other people were just trying to make sure that those people got out of the way, that they were safe, that they took cover. There were a lot of people hiding behind.
Where's news? Okay. Fauci's diary? What?
We're following President Trump as he is heading to Michigan
What?
today. The president is expected to tout his economic policies.
Forgot about
in
this
that
idiot.
key battleground state. And of course, today, 99 days to go before the midterm elections. This is an important hinge point for messaging and policies. And also, we're just a few days away from some more high-stakes primaries, so we're watching all of it for you.
So what?
In Seattle, a manhunt is
Okay,
underway.
yeah, we know about the Seattle stuff. Fauci's diary. Oh, they shifted quick. They said Seattle shooting. Fauci.
Well, they hit everybody else. They say there is no threat to the
Okay.
is now expected to be on Capitol Hill on Wednesday.
Oh.
He will be given sworn
Get 'em.
testimony on the COVID pandemic. A lot of questions looming still all these years later. This comes as newly released diary entries show Fauci became obsessed with his own fame, even as COVID deaths were soaring throughout the United States.
Oh no. Oh no. Look at me. Look what I did. I put everybody in a mask. Look at
You're
me.
watching Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner, here with my co-host Emily Campagno. And joining us today, Cheryl Casoni, Fox business anchor and host of America, and Paul Moore of Anthony Fauci's diary entries. And they
Let's see
appear
'em.
to show a man more focused on his own stardom than tackling
Okay, we get
the
it.
global. Reads this way.
Big front page article about me appeared in the Washington Post. Very flattering. The situation with my national and international fame is explosive and really unimaginable. It is not hyperbolic to say that today I'm the most famous and talked about person in the country and one of the most recognized persons in the world. Countless profiles on me. I cannot even read all the things that are written about me since I am so busy, literally.
Countless
It's
profiles.
by
on
Rand
me.
Paul.
I cannot even.
Let's see if we can just get the raw files. I don't want to get this off of Fox. I don't want all that extra fluff they want to shove into it. Fauci doc release. Oh, it's 1,000 pages. Can I just get like the most damning docs? Can't I click on any links? What? Oh, okay. Fauci doc release file download. Let's just go exploring. Not found. Oh, okay. How much of this is gonna be censored like the Epstein files? Not found. Archive. Department of Gov, not found. Declassified. We got it. Found ya. DNI Gabbard. Okay. Fauci. Is this just like the pre thing? CDC below the potential reviewers we've come up with. Okay. CIO. Nothing to add this week. My molecular biology and genetics are pretty thin, but my BS meter is strong. Please keep me in the loop. What? I think Occam's razor is the best guidance here. Well, clearly the S protein furin cleavage site appears consistent with GOF modification that is present in. Wait, are they trying to say that COVID looks manufactured? So he's in his journal, like, saying it looks modified. It looks like a modified, like, tampered with gene. And then he goes on the news and says, no, this is just a average thing. Oh, just a thought. Did they do the thing where we can copy it and then paste it? Ah, okay, nope, they fixed it. Remember when you could just, like, you could just declassify stuff by copying and pasting it. Hi, team. Good morning. Host the weekly COVID-19 analytic. September 9th, 2020. Subject, Friday, 10 a.m., COVID-19 weekly analysis with VDEC. What? Free course met students. IT. I'm gonna touch base with blank as with past requests on IC evaluation since it, as you note, CDC led Sphere's effort. Sphere's consortium. SARS-CoV-2 genome. Is that the one that they think? Governmental scientific community. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. It's like 1,000 pages. Oh, it's only 100. Search of Google. Oh, this is highlighted. A search of Google Scholar and the Rule of Law Society and the Rule of Law Foundation websites indicates that organizations that have not previously published scientific or medical research, and it's unclear whether paper received any peer review. Uh-oh, that's not very good. Can we just go through and look for the highlighted stuff? In August, Dan appeared on Bannon's podcast. During that show, Bannon said that he was still not in the camp that believes they purposefully let it out. But I've been strongly in the camp from the beginning that it came out. Of the Wuhan P4 lab! And this is Fauci writing? I guess this is Fauci writing. Steve Bannon. Can we? Is this a link we can use? They blamed it on Bannon? When was this released? Published September 15th, 2020. Control F. Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon is behind the bogus study that China created COVID. Study goes against basically all scientific evidence. Okay, so he's saying that no, it's not. A new study. Maybe this is Markley? I don't know. But whoever wrote this body of text said Yan appeared on Bannon's podcast and said that he's still not in the camp that they purposely let it out. But I've been strongly in the camp from the beginning that it came out of the Wuhan P4 lab. Synthetic in a 2008 PNAS paper titled Synthetic Recombinant Bat SARS-like Coronavirus is infectious and cultured in cells in mice. The genetic cDNA fragments were commercially synthesized, inserted into vectors, assembled into a full-length cDNA, and transcribed into the vitro yield genomic RNA. The viral product was in a... One was Wuhan. So it looks like it could have been... According to Fauci, Gabbard. Input as a text file, consider that text file. Why is it getting that? Whitehouse.gov. Lab leak, the true origins. Why do they do this? Oh, okay, we just got the points that I was figuring out and piecing together. Not found in nature, stem from a single introduction into humans. Strange contrary that there are multiple spillover events. Wuhan, it was Wuhan. It's fucking Wuhan. This testimony is going to be crazy. This testimony is going to be insane.
Even read all the things that were written about in California as well as the bars.
Yeah. And clearly he loves himself. Anything interesting to watch though? FNAF 4 but worse. I saw FNAF multiplayer and it looked really interesting. It's on Itch. Okay. No, we don't like Itch. We don't trust Itch. We don't know Itch. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. Kind of a really short stream though. I just don't know what to talk about. It's only like an hour long. I mean, eventful hour, but it's only an hour long. Somebody made a FNAF fan game.
I'm so afraid.
Look at this. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Yo, that is nasty. Ugh. It's about how I envisioned them when I was a kid, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is where. Let's just watch this jump scare.
Oh, that's why! I made a mistake. I have made an evergreen mistake. Hello? You wouldn't mind if I recorded a phone call, would you? You are in my room, and I don't want you there, particularly. I'd be really happy if you left
This is horrible.
me alone.
The suspense.
Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Holy shit, that made me jump out of my skin. Oh. What the. Alright, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. There's like nothing. My internet's not working. Everything sucks. Yeah. So, good stream. But yeah. See you guys in the next one.